This week's YKWD is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. Get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/dude. What's going on? It's Robert Kelly here, and I want you to join my Patreon. I got this.
Why is Andrew Schultz sitting like a lesbian?
I got that.
Take a look.
This too.
Oh, what's in the box?
Dude. Oh, whoa. I've been waiting months for this. And check this out. Oh, no. All right, we have a special guest coming in. Your background, what is that?
Hold on a second. Somebody's teasing me. Hold on a second. That's not my fault. Okay. Sorry.
This is on there.
I think we definitely empowered trolls. We gave trolls a template for how to nail each other.
And this.
Less titty challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Did you break your bed? It don't matter. I think that's it. Nope. You get this too. Dude.
It's always been fun to be friends with you doing stand-up comedy all these years.
So hit the button, click it, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You'll thank me later.
Patreon.com with Robert Kelly. I talked to Uncle June and Johnny Sheck the other day. It's good for business.
I want to tell you about a amazing company that me and my wife found. We've been going to New Hampshire for the last 30 years, vacationing, and we love it up there. We've been renting, and we've been a guest, and we've always wanted to own, but we couldn't afford it. It was just out of our reach until we found Tiny Homes of Maine. This company is amazing. It's a husband and wife. It's a family-owned business, and they make the most amazing tiny homes on the market. They're built to withstand Maine winters, and they look amazing. They're fully customizable, and they have 3 different sizes. You should check them out. If you're thinking about, having a second home or maybe downsizing or, just having an office, go tiny and go to Tiny Homes of Maine. The company is amazing, and they help you every single step of the way, from finding the right one for you, from making it from the ground up, and to finding about the laws in your area and financing. You couldn't go with a more amazing company and a more amazing family than Tiny Homes of Maine. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast. YKWD's back again. Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all. YKWD. This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules. Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry, it's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. You know what, dude? All right. What's up, everybody? We're back. It's Tuesday. It's You Know What, Dude, live for Patreon only, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. So welcome, everybody in the chat. It's good to see you, ladybugs. Back again. Hi. Is this a close-up on me, New Nikki? Thank you. I've been waiting for this my whole life. And also, if you're watching this on Sunday, Fun Day, it's free. And that's cool, too. Just subscribe. That's it. Hit subscribe, like, comment. I don't care what you say. Thumbs it up. And there you go. That's all you got to do. And this show, we're back. I'm very excited about this show. I have a new friend, I have an old friend, and I have a really old friend. And I don't know if I wouldn't really be friends with any of these people. But for the love of comedy, they're very funny people, and they're very interesting people. And I am very excited to have them on. I'm excited to have New Nikki right now introduce the show. This is going to be such a great show tonight. I'm excited. I've been excited for a week. I'm sorry. I've been excited for a day and a half. A day and a half, I've been like, fucking yes. 2 days. I was excited for like 3 hours last Thursday. I was like, it's going to be a great show. and then it went away. And then yesterday and today. So here we go. New Nikki, introduce the show.
We have Greg Stone.
Who you know I love.
Yeah, am I the new friend, the old friend, or the middle friend?
You're the old friend, which is the middle friend.
Am I?
Yeah, I think.
I'd love to be an old friend.
Is he the old friend or the old friend?
Not the old friend. You're the old friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the middle friend.
Yes, because Nikki introduced our other guest.
And we have Rick Glassman.
Do you do that because you forget your guest's name?
No. Yes. But not your name. You know I know your name, and I know his name. But now it's just easier. Just do it every week. It's in there. So if I ever do, I don't have to worry about it, and they don't have to think about it.
Right.
But no. Yeah, this is my new friend.
Oh, when did you guys meet?
Dude, we met
A couple months ago
a couple months ago.
in my hotel room.
All right, let's set up a story. Let's tell them the rest of it.
New
before
Nikki,
it's-
tell him.
Nikki, do the whole podcast.
Yeah, Nikki, just come over here. Sit down. Be Gabby. Yes, we met. He called me. What is it, email or DM?
DM.
DM me.
Jay Larson introduced us.
Slid up in my DMs. Jay Arson slid in my DMs like he does a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
love-
messaged you first, and then he said, "Hey,
Yeah.
check your DMs."
Yeah, check my DMs. And I checked, and it was him. And he told me to, he said, hey, would you like to do this podcast? And I don't really do that shit.
Yeah, I know. Check your phone messages. There's 15 messages for me being like, Bobby, when you gonna do my podcast?
Get Jay Larson to hit him up.
I swear to God. Furious.
That's his
How
old
about Jay?
friend.
That won't work. Because, can I tell you why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because he was in
Sell me.
He was in Manhattan at a hotel. You live in fucking Queens.
We do it here in your studio.
Oh, shit.
I'll go to your house. And I only want to do it because
You do your
I love
podcast.
you. Yes.
You do it here.
What's
In
your
the gym.
podcast?
It's called Friday Night Greg, Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning. It happens it comes out every Wednesday, and he's the owner of it. Like it's for his network.
Why don't you make this his podcast? New Nikki, introduce us.
Go ahead. Do it.
Put on your channel.
Hey everybody, welcome to Friday Night Greg, Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning. I'm here with two great guests, two new friends. An old friend and a new friend.
Where are you looking?
I'm looking at the camera.
That's your camera.
Oh, I just stare into the bright light.
Yeah, don't
My
do
eyes
that.
go blind.
Yeah, don't do ET. Look in the camera. That's why he doesn't have.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I've got a lot of listeners.
Well, that's why he doesn't have what?
That's not what I
I'll
was gonna
name them
say.
all right now.
I was not going to say that. I was not. That's why you don't have your own network, as I was going to say that, because you didn't look at the camera and you went to listeners. What the fuck is
I've
that?
had over 45 listeners.
I
We're
know
very loyal.
exactly how many listens you
I
have.
know you do.
Yes.
Bobby,
Yes, sir.
Bobby, is the reason you did my podcast because I was in New York, or because is his podcast not big enough for you?
No, I don't care about the bigness. I should. People tell me that's the way to go.
To care about the bigness?
People say that you should do a podcast that's bigger than yours or the same as yours, and that's how you get bigger in your podcast.
It's kind of like dating somebody who's as good looking as you or better.
Right, which would, that would be easy for me to do, especially in Jersey.
Oh.
My podcast does pretty well.
Your podcast does great. I'll do your podcast.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Will you bring it to my house? It's getting nice out. Here it is, dude.
Anyway.
Here's the problem. I will do absolutely do your podcast.
All right, when? Thursday.
Not
Thursday.
this Thursday,
Do
dude.
Thursday.
I got lacrosse. My son has lacrosse.
Yeah, you don't. Your son does.
I have to go.
Wait, could you do it before or after lacrosse? How about that?
Do it whenever lacrosse
Wait,
is right
so
after.
you probably have a 2-hour window where you could record this, right?
No.
Oh, you're telling me you could do it any time of the day?
Anytime.
Well, there you go.
Are you my new friend or are you his new friend?
I just took
That's
his
all I
friend.
want to know. Are you my new friend or are you his new
Tell
friend?
him you don't want to do it, or tell him you'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Thursday it is.
No!
Put it in the book.
No, I can't.
Why?
All right, can you come to my house Thursday?
Dude, I'll come to your house.
Do you have a car?
I got 3 cars.
Dude.
Why?
3.
Because that's how good the podcast is. 3 Subarus. I have a 1990, a 2010, and a 2020.
He has a new Subaru, an old Subaru, and an old Subaru. We'll be right back after a word from Marshall Rug Gallery.
Nice.
You son of a bitch.
You'll cut to it again.
I will. Listen, dude. I will do your podcast Thursday. If you come up, why don't you come up? How's this? We'll do it in my studio at my house,
Yeah?
and we'll smoke some cigars.
All right.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Are you
Okay.
gonna be
Not
okay?
Thursday, though.
Are you going to be okay if Maximus loses his lacrosse game?
Maximus, it's a practice.
Oh, good.
How about that I remembered his name?
It's unbelievable. But you're the king of remembering stuff and coming up with acronyms.
KOAs.
Yes, and
Damn, that's good.
TYG.
It's crazy. What?
ICW.
Holy shit.
HS.
You're hurting my brain.
Well, I'll stop.
Don't.
D.
Listen to me. I know we don't know each other, but don't ever stop.
DIS. DES. I spelled ever wrong. I didn't get the acronym wrong.
I can't even spell one. One.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
like I'm not even good at spelling.
Who's good at spelling?
I don't know, but you could do the first letter of every word.
Because I could spell the first. It's easy to spell the first letter of a word. ETSTFLOAW.
I just trust you. I just
Thanks,
have
man.
to trust you. There's no way for me to check this.
I knew you guys were going to hit it off. It makes me so happy. I knew it. I just knew you guys were going to hit it
So
off.
you were talking about how special my podcast is?
He's a great host.
Yes, just
This
Thanks,
guy's a
man.
great host.
You should see the other guy.
I
I don't know when to use that saying.
I have to say every time.
Yeah.
He's very fun, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
It is very fun to be around.
I'm also jammed.
What?
I'm a little jammed up, baby.
On what?
Oh, tequila dogs.
What's a kid? What's that?
It's a tequila with a little bit of dog in it.
I don't know.
What's a tequila dog? Sounds like just a drunk way of doing that joke. You got up dog on your shoulder.
What's up, dog?
What's a tequila dog?
What's a tequila dog?
What?
No, edit this out.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I say keep
What?
it.
What are you saying?
This is Patreon
What are
only.
you saying right now?
I'm saying I got a little tequila in me.
You're drunk.
I'm drunk.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm drunk.
I thought you were sober.
But I love you.
Okay.
I'm not sober. I had a baby.
Oh yeah.
That's all. That's the only thing.
Only time you should be sober is if you have a child. What if something? Are you not worried about that?
What?
About like going home tonight and something happens and you're fucking shit faced.
Yeah, I'll drive his ass. I'll drive his ass.
You drive his ass?
Drive his ass.
I'll drive his ass.
I don't know about that.
Listen, if he comes home, right,
Listen.
and things aren't going well and he's a little drunk, and if there's an issue, we'll drive his ass.
Just drive his ass. What is driving in the ass? How is that?
You're talking about gay sex.
No.
It's wonderful.
That's not what I'm talking
I
about.
think you're not supposed to call it gay sex. I think you're just supposed to call it sex.
Yes, especially if
sex.
you're gay.
It's just sex.
Yeah, but
sex.
we're talking about your son.
Yes.
So we're driving his ass to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Add that word in.
ATWI. B.
That's a great button. If we can't come to anything funny,
Well.
you just hit it with that.
Well, we can't.
We ride it.
This is kinda,
I do worry.
I
Like
should have took something.
I took an edible. And then.
What are you doing? What's happening? Oh, this is Eleanor.
Oh, God bless Eleanor.
You know Eleanor. Hello, Eleanor.
From the Eleanor show?
She should
Hang
know
on.
she's on the air.
Hang on. Hello. I have to tell you, you're on the air right now. You're on my podcast.
Who the fuck uses a Christy McNichol reference? How many more hours before you're dead?
Oh, I know Eleanor. I didn't know which Eleanor.
Eleanor, you know Eleanor.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, you can tell by her shitty disposition
Yeah.
who it is.
Hi, Eleanor. It's Rick Glassman from the Take Your Shoes Off podcast.
Oh, hi, Rick Glassman. How are you?
Why can't you answer when it's me? Why don't you do that?
Because I like you.
Rick just said wrap it up.
Why
All right.
nobody likes Rick?
Listen, are you back? Are you back in the East Coast? Or are you still in the West Coast?
I'm in Philly. I'm on the East Coast.
Dirty Philly people. You and Will Smith smacking people, just trash people.
What do you mean
All right.
smacking people? What
We're
happened?
not
Will
smackers.
Smith? Oh, you don't know what happened? All right, listen, I'll call you after, all right?
Love you. Bye, Rick.
Bye.
Bye-bye. What happened with Will?
God forbid we said Greg Stone was also here. I love Eleanor.
I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second, please. Okay. Come up. Buzzer.
Do you guys just keep this part in, or do you do like a fast forward?
No, we keep all this in. That's why we plateaued in 2011. Go down and get him, please.
Rick, where are you from?
Cleveland. Boy, are my arms tired. Cleveland. I live in Los Angeles now, though.
Yeah? Are you loving it?
Yeah.
Sunny?
Yeah.
I'm not a great host.
Were you talking about the weather, or were you doing an impression of a classic grandpa?
I was talking about your disposition. Sunny.
Right.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Wild boy at heart.
Yes.
No?
Silly boy, not a
Silly
wild
boy.
boy.
Love a silly boy.
Not a drug guy, not a party guy.
Right.
But I like silly.
I think silly is a form of wildness.
Who said that?
I did.
I think
Just
it was-
now.
I think Dudley Moore said
you know
that.
what?
actually. I think you're lying. I think Dudley Moore said that.
It'd be great if you just gave me the middle finger. You're in your pocket.
What if he just
There
gave you
go.
$1,000?
No, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't give somebody $1,000 if you were a multimillionaire. You wouldn't just do.
Oh, I would. I've given people $1,000 before, but not just for the hell of it.
You've given it for something.
Yeah, they needed it.
If you were a
Or as a silly
multimillionaire,
goof.
would you give people? I give people 20s once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Or
walk
like a
up to-
tip, or just
No, just walk up. Hey, man, take this. Like regular people too, like lady at the supermarket.
what makes somebody regular?
Not they have shoes.
Right.
Shoes is a big part.
Right. Trying.
They haven't shit their pants or pissed their pants.
You know, it's funny that you say that because I think of regular as being able to shit your pants because I've been struggling with poops.
You struggle with
I
poops.
haven't had a good poop since we last seen each other.
No.
Boy, is my arms
Nope. not
fine.
arms.
No, they're fine. Unrelated.
fine. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been taking. I do a lot of fiber, but I was only doing it once a day, and I do it 3 to 4 times a day now.
Really, my kid has poop problems. since I left you. Did you have a poop thing? Did you give me something?
What is
that
the
I
poop
gave
problem?
it to my son? He
He
can't poop. He's constipated.
Maybe he has autism.
Maybe he. I don't know. I don't think so.
Is autism a constipation a form of?
I've
You
learned.
know what I'm trying to say.
I don't. Go ahead.
Is fucking constipation a symbol of
a symbol?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you
Don't
go,
get nervous. He's a nice
I'm
guy.
not nervous.
You're nervous.
I'm hammered.
You're nervous,
and
you're stuttering. Rick is a nice guy. He's my new friend, and you're embarrassing me.
In all fairness,
yes,
I love Rick. I just met him, and I'm gonna be look. I don't know.
I don't think a look at you as a liar. So go ahead.
I don't know if Rick is a famous person. I'm so happy to hear it, but I'm just meeting him for the first time now, and I'm loving him. But nothing was coming pre. I don't want to sound whatever. I'm not nervous because I've only. You get what I'm saying?
No,
I'm not trying to.
I'm with Rick now. I don't know what you're saying, but I love you.
Hey, Bobby, give him a beat. I feel like he could rap it a little better.
I love Rick. Just met him, you know. Don't know what he's famous from. He seems sweet. He's got great glasses. I heard I should take off my fucking shoes. I love me some Rick. I love fucking Rick. But I'm not really nervous.
This is a hook now.
He's a sweet kind of guy.
This is a hook now. Sing.
Rick, motherfucking Rick, Rick, motherfucking Rick, Rick, motherfucking Rick, take your clothes off. Rick, motherfucking Rick, Rick, motherfucking Rick, Rick, motherfucking, take your clothes off.
We'll be right back again after a word from Marshall Rug Gallery.
Bing.
Boom.
There you go.
Yeah, brother. But I'm hammered. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say here.
I mean, can I just stop? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, the beatboxing was phenomenal.
The beatboxing.
Because you said give him a beat, and I did.
Right.
I thought it was a machine.
It was pretty amazing. Pretty fucking. And the song was great. Awesome. But without me, you got nothing.
Well, no, it would have been cool, like spoken word.
I don't know about that.
My eyes glimmer in the mirror on the sunlight sky. Can't understand the difference between right and wrong.
Don't stop. Please don't stop.
Understanding heaven and hell is a mindset or love. Whether I rise up, fall down, go below or above, my heart speaks, my mind reeks, because running through the sliver of my mind is nothing more than my voice can't speak. Words come to mind, but my mind gets tongue-tied when the lies of my tongue, when I ride, when I thrive. Rhythm ain't nothing but timing. But sometimes rhyming falls flat.
Perfect. That was fucking. Let me say this. Do you have enough money to buy me a new heart?
$8,000
You broke
bucks?
mine.
We'll be right back with Marshall Carpet One Rug Gallery commercial. Oh, everybody. You can give me $100? No, $50. Yeah.
Thanks for the 50, brother. I'm gonna put it here because I don't know how much of a
Take
joke
it.
this
Just
is.
take that. Take that. Do not take that. You'll be insulting him from his people.
His people.
Yes.
His people.
Real quick. I was wondering. I think I know what you're saying. You're just saying because from Los Angeles,
Yes,
probably. But is that
absolutely.
what you meant?
Absolutely.
That's what you meant by
West
his
Coast people. They give you money, you have to take it. Yeah. What'd you
right,
think
right,
I meant?
No, I was just making sure. That's actually really sweet of you, man.
Got a great give him 50.
Thank you very much.
Hundo.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
There's. I knew there was a wage
Wait,
gap.
what would you
issue.
rather have 100? Give me the 50 back.
I take the 50 back.
You have to take it. Nicole, I'm buying you shawarma after this.
Now you got my 50. That's right.
Shawarma for everybody.
In all the fairness, I was going to pay you $50 for something on this podcast. I was
still
just gonna wait
can.
for it.
What are you gonna
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. He's got a 50. You could give him the 100 and get the 50 back. Make change.
You missed the physical comedy gag.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boom. Shake the room.
TPG.
Boom, boom, boom.
What?
9.
Physical comedy gag?
Yes. I'm sorry. Fuck it. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up with you two. You guys are very quick.
Well, let's relax.
This is the most fun I ever had in my life.
Maybe you should drink more, or is it us?
It's you guys.
Yeah?
And it's a little bit of this, but it's mostly that.
How come people say that New York comics are always like, hey, fuck my tits and eat my
the
dick?
fuck are you talking about?
Like that. What's that about?
I don't know. What the fuck? Fuck you. How's that? Go fuck yourself. We ain't like that. Why are you going to bring that up, Rick?
Who the fuck does this guy think he is
I don't
coming in here?
fucking know.
This fucking cocksucker up here telling me this and that and the other thing?
We're having a good time.
Abafangul.
Oh, shit.
No.
Look at this. Oh, yeah. What's up? How you doing? I know you are. I know you're not with Joe Russell. Joe Russell has a film crew following him.
I don't love being on camera, if you don't mind. Okay. No, I was just joking. This whole thing's on camera. I was just kidding.
Dude, I got nervous.
I'm sorry.
You said that to him and I got scared.
I'm sorry, man.
There's
I was
5
joking.
cameras. Literally, his own camera.
Oh, I got to say this. I forgot to say, we can't talk about the Will Smith thing because of this legal shit that's going on with me.
Shut
No big deal. I
the
just can't.
fuck up.
It's fine, but we just can't.
Shut.
Why do
I
you guys
can't
keep
take
talking?
it.
What is the Will Smith thing?
Oh my God, you didn't hear?
Will Smith has an open relationship.
With who? With
Jada.
Jada?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
They have an open relationship. They have sex
Dude.
with other people. Look, he just shut that off because Bert can't do any of that.
Last night, dude, you're never fucking believe this. Oscars. Will Smith got up, slapped Chris Rock across the face.
Which one's Chris Rock?
Chris Rock is a black fella. He does comedian.
Oh,
style.
Chris Rock, the comedian.
Yeah.
Why does
yeah.
he have to be black?
He doesn't have to be black, but he chose that when he was born. Everyone knows that. He chose to be black.
Look who showed up. Look at you, Bubba. Everybody.
Not the fattest I've ever been right now.
I am.
You are?
Fattest I've ever been.
265 is my height.
What did you?
265 is my height. I'm at 250.
We couldn't even fight in the UFC.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to fight in the
There's a maximum?
UFC. Yeah, well, for weight, yeah. I'm in.
Well, what do you
I'm
think
in,
I meant?
I'm in
from,
super.
From age?
No, I thought you meant my son. I thought you because my son's name is
Maximus.
I got to keep up with you. You're very fast.
Can't hear you until you put your headphones on.
Yes.
That felt very real to me because I couldn't hear him.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Bert Kreischer.
I'm going to keep scooting over.
Thank you.
You guys know each other, right?
I
Very
appreciate
well.
that.
Oh, good.
Thank
You got 100. I feel you got 100. Take it. No, it's insulting not to take it. You have to take it. You have to take it.
He's got COVID. I don't want it.
I just tested before I came, and boy, my arm's tired.
We'll
This
be
is
right
good
back
then. Just take
with a
one
Marshall
funny one.
Carpet One Rug Gallery commercial.
Have you ever seen this podcast?
I've been
I
on it.
spit all over this mic.
It's okay. You
That's
can
why we sat you over there.
Have you
Yes,
been on it?
I have.
No.
It was-
I came to
Why do
New
you
York
say
in
no?
January, and I brought all my equipment, all my cameras, my microphones, everything, and I set it up in the hotel, and I did Mark Norman and Bobby.
Bobby Kelly.
Bobby Kelly.
And we met for the first time in my hotel.
Yeah.
Really?
It
Yeah.
was great.
Why did you say that? Like, no.
Two of the most complex people I know in the world right now.
And we meshed. I mean, I
I can't believe it.
the second, there was a minute of,
Yeah. You had a stomach ache.
I love him. He's adorable. We get along great. I mean, we get along perfect.
Yeah,
the
I-
podcast
He's a
was-
very easy person to get along with.
I'm
Hey,
not. I'm
thanks,
the bad
man.
one.
No.
What are you saying? What the fuck are you saying, Bert? What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I thought we were both complex. I'm more complex.
What makes him come? I actually think of this, and I mean this in the worst way. I think of him as very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
whoa.
no.
Whoa. Like Simple Jack?
Bobby like food. Bobby eat food. No, Bobby is.
How is he complex?
First of all, he's a sensitive guy. Everything about Bobby is an anomaly. He's a sensitive guy.
I have to take all this as a
in
compliment.
a tough guy's body, right? So he was always given a tough guy's body, a tough guy's face. He had tough guy hair, but he's a very, very sensitive dude.
Tone. I have tone
Yeah.
issues too.
He sounds. I hope this is the right thing.
I have to take.
When he talks, I
I have no choice. This is my podcast.
No, but I hope this doesn't come as an insult.
No, it's not. I have to take it all as a compliment. But go ahead.
When he talks, he sounds stupid, but he's very smart.
No,
think that's an
that
insult.
actually I don't take as
Yeah, I don't think that's a compliment.
That's actually mean.
No. When you talk, because your accent's like dad, fucking dad, come on,
Boston.
Dad. Yeah.
Boston, yeah.
You and Burr don't sound like you should be intelligent. It's like if you heard Bill Burr as your doctor, you'd
My
be like,
friend-
I want a
my-
second opinion.
My friend is getting mad. You're making my new friend mad.
I think he sounds. I don't think you sound stupid. I think you sound regular.
You sound smart, and I don't need to know anything, right? When you talk, you sound smart, correct?
Yeah, with those glasses,
Is
they're
it
doing a
because
lot
the
of work.
glasses or the way I sound?
It's because you articulate all your words like this.
You don't sound like I'm articulating. You sound like you're doing a prank at a McDonald's drive-thru.
No, I don't sound that
like
smart.
ice with Coca.
So like
Go on.
like Dak Shepard, right? This is once again not to mean an insult, but Dak Shepard
You've
is
thrown
not
a lot of insults.
doesn't sound very smart when he talks.
You sound stupid. You sound like a robot, and this guy sounds queer. Not the sound out there. I'll be right back with the Marshall Carpet One and Rug Gallery.
Look at the camera and snap.
There you go, Marshall One and Rug Gallery.
Snap for me.
Bang.
Thank you.
We get along
Frank
great.
is always on.
We get along great. We really did.
I think it's interesting.
It is interesting. I
Mad
see
at
what you're
us
saying.
to call it interesting. You know, it's
Interesting. Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like.
Is that what you said about the trans swimmer?
Why everyone's
Interesting.
talking about this fucking trans swimmer?
is
Who
that
it?
the person who smacked? Is that who smacked? Somebody smacked
Will
somebody?
Smith.
No. Yeah, the trans
Transformer smacked Will Smith.
smacked Will Smith at the Oscars. Yep.
Both hands in a butterfly.
Oh my God.
Hey, I'm Greg.
Bert, one of my favorites. You should know him. You guys,
I love you.
very similar.
Very similar.
Very sweet, inside, happy, fun-loving people.
You look into my soul when you say that.
Yeah.
If you think I'm not gonna cry, I will.
Don't.
I cried today.
You cried today?
Yeah.
I cried today, too.
Why'd you cry?
I cried at Mark Norman's podcast talking about the time traveler's wife.
You what?
I cried doing a podcast with Mark Norman talking about the time traveler's wife.
What's a time traveler's wife?
I can't talk about it because I'll cry.
Dude, I don't know what it is.
He'll give you
can
$100
do it.
if you cry.
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
You won't cry.
I watched it.
What is it?
It's a movie about a guy who time travels. He's a genetic mutation where he time travels. He can't control it, and he's trying to have a relationship with a woman, but he's always gone, which connects with every comic who's always on the road trying to have. And then he has a kid, and then he dies.
Oh.
And at the end, when he dies, and not time. Spoiler alert.
You said that at the wrong time, as if you're the time traveler, as if the audience is hearing the end of it first.
I would love to time travel.
We'll have a couple more of these.
You time travel a lot.
It's a beautiful movie.
There's many a night.
Seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I've
I
never
love it.
seen
It's
it.
one of my favorite movies ever.
There's another movie with Rachel McAdams, the time traveling one. What is that one?
That's called In Time.
In Time. I've seen that too.
That's so fucking good.
That's my video guy.
Oh yeah, you got one too?
I got one too. No,
Is mine done?
No,
mine just
no, yours is over there, but yours looks like a stunt guy too.
He is. Can I tell you? He has the most amazing stories, and he cannot tell a story to save.
I can't.
He cannot tell a story to save his fucking life, and the most engaging stories where you're like, dude, if I had that story,
Tell me one of his stories. Start telling me one of his stories.
I'm gonna fuck it up because the accuracy of it. I'm sure he was in Africa. He's a cameraman. He's shooting 10 most deadliest snakes for a TV show for Discovery.
Right.
So like, all right, we got all 10 snakes here. We're just gonna take you into the different places in their natural habitat. We're gonna release them. Then we're going to shoot them as if we caught them. We'll catch them. We'll put them back in the bag, and then we're done. Easy peasy.
Black Mamba, one of them.
What man? What were the snakes, Manzi?
Yeah, it was a black adder.
A black adder. Spitting cobra.
Spitting cobra.
So
Oh,
he gets a spitting. See, this
You'd
is how
hate
this
those.
is how he can't.
Rick,
tell a
you would
story.
hate those.
This is how he can't tell a story. It was a spitting cobra.
Yeah.
So they go out to the desert. They drive 4 hours out into the desert, so they're nice and clean. You know, nothing around. They're like, all right, here we go. Everyone's set up. Everyone's on sticks. They open the bag. The snake hits the ground, takes off over to the truck, and slides up into the rigging of the truck. And they're like, all right, fuck. Can anyone look up and see if they can see the snake? And they're like, it's a spitting cobra.
No way.
No one's looking. And they're like, okay.
yeah.
So what do you guys want to do? And they're like, let's just wait.
You kill it. You drive away, and you wait for it to fall.
Well,
and
they wait for 4 hours until the sun sets. At which point they're like, we can't sit here in the desert, spend the night waiting for a spitting cobra to come out. They're like, everyone in the Jeep, let's just drive home. There's a spitting cobra inside the Jeep. They all get in. And how long was the drive? A 4-hour drive out of the desert to a camp. They don't see the cobra for the entire time. To a camp where they have open air tents, and they park the Jeep, and they're like, let's just go to bed and hope the spitting cobra doesn't slide out and kill one of us. But when he tells the story, it's amazing what people focus on in his story. He's like, and then I was like, I had this great camera. It's a new camera. A lot of people don't have it. You're like,
dude, come here for a second. What's your name?
John Mans.
John Mans. Come here. Stand right here.
He's a handsome devil, huh?
gorgeous. I just dyed his hair.
Retell that story from the beginning. Just try.
Okay, okay.
Look at that camera.
Are we using both
This is how
stories?
bad it's gonna be. Okay, yeah. We caught a spitting cobra and we released it. We had to get a shot of it on the ground. It came right at us.
Great host.
I was shooting the wide shot. This is the boring part.
Fucking no one gives a shit about the wide shot.
What lens were you using?
You have the charisma of a foot.
All right, I was shooting the wide shot.
Come here. Give me a hug. I'm sorry.
He climbed.
You have a brilliant smile, but you really should let Bert do all your storytelling.
He climbed
Capitan.
El Capitan.
The same as Free Solo Guy.
He climbed it with like 3 other people,
Like 6 months ago.
shitting in bags,
Your son was born.
carrying the shit up with them.
Yeah.
And you go, Mans, how was it? And he was all he says is, it fucking sucked. He climbed El Capitan, Bobby, Rick. If you, everyone,
Greg.
Greg.
It's all fine.
If you climbed El Capitan, right?
Yeah.
If you climbed El Capitan, how many days did it take?
5 days.
You shit in bags?
In a harness the whole time.
Slept on
the
on the side of the mountain.
On the side of the mountain.
And boy, were my
legs tired.
We'll be right back with Marshall Carpet One and Rug Gallery.
We're back. He can't tell the story of it. It's just his brain doesn't work that way. Some people are too live in the like literal where there's
details.
Like, and you're like Leanne's like that. Leanne can't tell stories they ever fucking like.
Come on.
Could I tell a story that reminded me of?
Please.
Thank you. But first, it's called About Time with Domhnall Gleeson.
Okay, sorry.
Fantastic.
Such a great fucking movie.
I gotta get in Pendleton. No, sorry, I have Pendleton hidden over there.
I don't know what you're talking.
You're going on the Peloton?
Greg, what are you doing?
So when I first moved to California, I was driving to the Comedy Store. Do you know the area? I'm in the valley, so you go up Laurel Canyon, Mulholland, you go down.
Yeah.
When you get up to Mulholland, there's a moment where there's a couple lanes and it goes into one.
Right.
In the moment where there's a couple lanes, I saw millipede, something thick. One of the ones that is just get the fuck away.
They're poisonous.
Are they?
Keep going. I know how to tell a story. I like to heighten it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're poisonous,
All right,
but it makes it better.
You know what?
Made it
Teach
better.
me. Let me try this.
It's great.
And also, I could get rid of when I first moved here. Irrelevant. Keep doing this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
A while ago, I'm driving up Laurel Canyon to
What
Mulholland.
kind of car are you in?
That matters?
Yeah,
so people
to
can
me,
picture it?
Me, I want to picture. I want to know: is it hot? Are you broke? Are the windows down?
Perfect. Actually, you know what? With those details, it matters that I did just move because I'm going to go park at my. I'll tell you.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
Just moved to California. I'm driving my grandpa's Ford Focus. It's like
Oh, what? Such a better story.
Love it. Focus. I'm in a Ford Focus.
Okay, so do I do that stuff or do I just keep?
No, keep going.
Okay.
No, keep going.
Millipede, which by the way, you know, in California, they're poisonous.
What?
Fucking, you're killing this.
What?
Okay. Poisonous millipede goes across the windshield. Should I?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sebastian Maniscalco.
I would say. Can I just say? I would say I heard it first. Didn't know what it was.
Yes.
Then,
I got it. All right. I just moved to California. I'm driving my grandpa's Ford Focus. It's like 10 years old. A millipede, obviously.
Sorry, cut.
Started
Okay.
over.
Right.
Started over.
Just drove to California. I got my 10-year-old Ford Focus that my grandpa gave
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Oh my God.
I'm going up Mulholland on the way to the Comedy Store. One of the first times I've ever performed there. I'm parking at my uncle's house because I can't even afford the parking.
Right.
And as I'm going over the hill, I hear,
Oh no.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
right? So I you know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
Okay. I think, it's probably some of the pussy I just fucked in the back seat. Lingered on, right?
Relatable.
Sex it up, baby.
So
NC-17.
I ignored it. And then all of a sudden, wait, what? I look across, fucking millipede, the size of my dick, is going across the windshield. And now this poison is so I'm, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I'm terrified. I'm terrified of bug noises. I couldn't almost do this impression. Pull the car over in one of the lanes. Other cars are Ford Focuses, Maserati's, or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Love a Maserati.
So I park and I don't know what to do. So I'm just standing out there. Nobody's coming to help because, how do I punch that up? What do you say? Nobody's coming to help.
Because I'm a white guy.
But this is 10 years ago.
No, it's relatable.
This is 10 years ago.
10 years ago,
People love
people would come in.
Oh.
Yes.
Because I have my shirt off.
That's your thing.
No, okay.
I got it.
Because I'm wearing a Nazi memorabilia.
Because I'm in a. Because
You're
I'm
wearing
in a,
Nazi memorabilia.
Because I'm in a Ford Focus.
Nobody helps because
it's L.A.
Because it's LA and I don't have a nice car or a big set of tits.
Right.
So people. Oh, okay. All right.
And it's
good.
not 90 degrees out, and I'm wearing a sweater.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
I'll try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to.
So after about 10 minutes, somebody pulls over. But I don't. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
And what's going on? And I'm too embarrassed to tell him that I saw, though poisonous, it's a millipede. It wasn't like. So I said I saw a bug. It was really big. I think it was a tarantula. He, for, 15 to 20 minutes. Is going through. I'm standing outside the car. He's going through it, and I'm a clean boy. At the time, I had papers and plastic. It was he took all these papers and stuff and put them, basically cleaned my car, put them in plastic bags to look for the stuff, puts everything in these in 2 bags. He can't find the tarantula. It made me think of the snake thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I don't have money. I don't know how to thank him. I said, if you want to come to the Comedy Store, just tell him you're friends with me. But I don't even know if I'm getting on.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to tell. I want him to think I'm a guy.
Are you talking to the millipede or the guy?
The millipede.
All right.
So anyway, I drove down the hill. I drove in and had the millipede in my I don't know.
In tow.
I don't know.
It was in the car.
It was. I don't. To this day, dude.
No.
I haven't found it.
Wait. Is that the end of the story?
No, there's more, but I want
Can
to
I-
give
can I-
Greg time to talk.
Can I
Please.
give you the ending?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the end of the story.
But do me a favor. Take it from the mid, like carry it over so we could.
Well, let me
The guy
from-
pulled.
He's in my car, and he's
Cleaning out.
literally cleaning my car, top to bottom. I mean, the
Top to
people at the
bottom,
car wash don't do this good of a job.
Yes.
That's how good this guy is. Literally, I'm like, hey, can you hit the trunk too? I think it was in the trunk.
Good.
He gets done, and I'm like, I got to get this guy something. And I so hey, why don't you just come to the Comedy Store? In my head, I'm like, I'm not even performing the Comedy Store. He's like, what's your name? You're like, my name's Joe Rogan. And he's like, cool, man. Oh, that's a bad one. That's a bad one. It needs to be believable. My name's
At the time,
Sebastian
10 years ago.
Maniscalco. Sebastian Maniscalco.
10 years ago, it was believable Rogan, though. You could do Rogan.
Yeah. Okay. My name's Joe Rogan.
You know what? Then he would, and then he said to me, "Oh no, go figure. The host of Fear Factor has me fucking looking for the tarantulas. You know, like that doesn't play."
No. Okay. Yeah. So
No, it doesn't play.
so it needs to be someone who is underground at the time, but big enough, right? Let's just say
Obama.
Yeah, this was 2000. This was 2008.
It works.
2008.
Obama does play, but go ahead.
Someone who could get you in at the cellar or get you in at the store.
Who could get me in at the cellar of the store in 2008?
Rick Crum.
Theo Von.
Theo Von.
No.
Right.
No, he wasn't
Ari.
stand up at the
Ari.
2008. No, it's got to be.
Yeah,
No,
Ari
here's the
Shafir,
joke.
I met him then.
My name's Jim Jeffries.
Adam
Rapping.
Farrah? Oh.
Jim,
Just
yeah.
Do it again.
My name's Jim Jeffries. My name's Jim. All right, mate. All right, mate. I'll take another beer. Oh, around the way. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Aborigines. Okay. Now, so my name's Jim Jeffries. Big enough name where you wouldn't know who he is, but he could get you into the store.
He'll be on my. He'll be my guest on Take Your Shoes Off podcast this coming Tuesday.
.com.
My name's Jim Jeffries. He's like, okay, cool. So I go to the
Do
store.
the accent.
No, he's already met him.
Oh, sorry.
My name's Jim Jeffries. So I go to the store that
Right.
night.
Mm-hmm.
I go into the hallway, and who's the first person I see? Jim Jeffries. And I'm like, fuck, he's on the list.
Right.
Behind me, I hear the guy going, no, I cleaned Jim Jeffries' car. He said I'm on the list.
Right.
So I go over. Now I'm going to need help here.
You have to do this.
We're spinning plates on
But
this.
listen, hold on. You have to say when I say I go over, then you have to like say, and you know me.
And you know me.
And you know me.
And you know me.
It's an aside though, like a parentheses. I go over, you know me. I'm, like as if like you don't have to finish the thing.
You know me. I'm like, listen, he's with Jim. I've just talked to Jim. He's with Jim. And the guy goes, oh, I didn't know you were Jim. I'm sorry. So he walks in and he's like, hey, man, we should go back and have a drink. I don't drink. You know me. I don't drink.
Yeah.
Good. That was a good one.
We go back to the back bar and we sit next to fucking Jim Jeffries.
No fucking way.
So now we're heightening it. So
Right.
you got you, the guy who thinks you're Jim Jeffries, and Jim Jeffries
Right.
all in the same room. Bobby, go.
Then all of a sudden, this guy comes in. He goes, Jim, you're next. We
Oh,
both turn.
this is good.
You
This
know
is
me.
good.
You know me.
Hang on, it's coming. I know you. That's why I was about to do it.
Okay. Relax.
And we both turn, and you know me. I panic.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So this guy's like, dude, I'm very excited to see you. So I say, okay, cool. Give me a second. I'm going to be right back. I have to go to the bathroom because you know me. I got to go to the bathroom all the time. So I run to the bathroom. I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. This is my first time there. I didn't even know if I was going to get on. There's a bug in my car. I can't get, because you know me. I can't even get that out of my head.
Should he re-establish that it's a Ford Focus because the audience loved it so much?
Maybe.
I got a bug in my Focus. I can't even focus because I got a bug in my Ford.
Yes.
I got a
I can't even focus because I got.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
You shut the fuck up. Now's when you ready for this? So we're in the hallway.
We're in the hallway.
In the hallway.
Yes.
Well, he's in the bathroom. You're in
No,
the
but
bathroom now.
no, I'm in the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom.
Also,
all of a
we
sudden
skipped
I
Greg.
come out, and
I know, they
now
skipped
I'm,
me 'cause
I'm
I'm in
going
the
to
TV
toss.
credits.
I'm going to toss it over to Greg. We'll toss it over.
Yeah, good.
Now I'm in. Greg is going to you.
JK.
I'm in the bathroom. I wash my hands 17 times because you know me. I go back out in the hallway. Everything's quiet. The host is on stage, about to announce.
Who's the host? Jay Davis?
Jim. No. Hey,
Who's
man.
hosting?
Hey,
Can be.
man. The host is on stage about to announce Jim Jeffries, and I see Jim standing there waiting to go on.
Jim's about to go on. I look at my arm. I see a little welt.
Oh, no.
What is this welt? Oh my God. I think I was bit. I think I got bit by the milligram. What's it called?
Milligram.
By the milligram.
It's not Coke.
got bit by the milligram.
Right. You're talking about how much venom came out.
Yeah, a milligram of venom at least.
Bert wants back in this fucking
I
tag
want,
team.
I want in so bad.
Get in, Daddy.
Go ahead,
I look down.
Is it okay if I
feel
call you
welt on my arm,
Daddy.
and I instantly realize I've been confusing millipedes with centipedes, and I see the bug. So I take it, and in a place I've never been before.
You know me.
You know me.
You know me.
But I don't act like me. I grab the bug and I put it on Jim Jeffries' neck.
Perfect. No. Yeah, I get it now.
Jim Jeffries, hey man, I think you got something on your neck. He sees the bug, passes out. I tapped the booker and said, I'm going to go step in for Jim. He just passed out. I get on stage. I crush so hard. ABC is in the room.
No.
Jim Jeffries gets a fucking development deal.
That's how he got the show?
That's how we got the show.
Hey, that gives another meaning to centipede in my car.
I'd like to also say that's exactly what I was going to say, so I like credit for it.
Perfect. I love the fucking weaving. That's so much fun.
That was a lot of fun. And if he told it, what's his name again?
John
Atlin?
Manzi.
John Manzi, we would have all been asleep. We were all been.
I don't like that mean comedy.
That's not mean. It's a fact. Fact comedy. No, I'm kidding, Manzi. You're a good guy.
Manzi, I thought that the story you were telling was awesome, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. Well, go back and show my face during that story. Clip this.
Yeah, we're not doing any of that. You're doing, I don't know. You have more money than my podcast team. We're not doing. It's just going to show that, right? Nikki, can we do that?
She'll do it.
Yes.
It makes sense. The audience could imagine.
This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. People don't realize how, it's, people that go to therapy aren't just crazy people. Everybody should use therapy. Everybody needs therapy. Everybody needs a neutral place. And, you get physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, digestive issues. They're all indicators of stress. And let's not forget about doom scrolling, sleeping too little, sleeping too much. There's so much stuff. Overeating, bing. That rings a bell with me. Stress shows up all kinds of ways. And it's the world we live in, okay? Telling you to do more, sleep less, grind all day, go, 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 go. And you never have anything to take care of yourself. And I'm reminding you, you need to take care of yourself, your body, your spirit, and your mind, okay? I'm telling you right now, therapy to me has saved my life. I needed somebody neutral. I can't tell my wife everything. I can't tell my friends everything. I can't talk about it on a podcast. I needed somebody to go to that will listen to me, and not just listen to me. And I needed somebody that would actually help me and give me advice, help me with direction, and help me through the craziness of my brain. And it doesn't come back to haunt me. If I talk to my wife, she might bring it up in a fight the next time. No, this is therapy. This is going to, you can go to somebody personal, and it's online. You don't even have to leave your house. You stay home, and that's great. I don't have to go in and pay $50 for parking. And if I come out too late, I get a $65 ticket, or somebody hits my car, or there's no parking at all, and then wait in a stupid lobby with other people and feel embarrassed when the person comes out and you know them. And oh my God, it's so much into that. I mean, God bless it, but this has solved many of my issues with therapy, and it should for you too, because you can go right now and get BetterHelp. It's a customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and live chat sessions. You can chat with them, text them. You can do a video conference, or you can just go on your phone with your therapist. Customized therapy for you. This is therapy. This is not self-help. This is an actual therapist. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. And Robert Kelly's You Know What, Dude listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp.com/dude.
I was telling you before, I want to tell this story and punch it up for me.
Please.
I was here doing, you know me, I'm in New York to do the Today Show.
Yeah.
And I'm being interviewed, Al Roker, and there's four of us. And it's a show, it's on Amazon Prime as we see it. And it's a serious show, and it's about autism. And one of the questions, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't.
Wow.
As soon as he said autism, you were like, I'm
Hey, do you want Bert to tell the story?
Yeah, you tell the story.
All right, so I'm doing the Good Day Show. The Good Day Show?
That's good. It's a good day.
No.
It's
Go
a good
keep
day.
telling your
It's
story.
English.
I want to hear. By the way, I want to see this show. You look fucking awesome on it.
Thanks, man. It's been out for 2 months. Also, come do my fucking podcast.
Oh, why? Hey, don't be mean.
First of all, I'll be there.
Hey,
First of all,
I don't like that mean shit.
Like,
I don't like
let
that
me
mean
give you
shit. Hang on one
context.
second.
I thought I knew you.
Let me give you context. So I do the Today Show, and my instincts, for better or worse, whenever I'm doing anything in front of a camera, is it's like my podcast, and I kind of give a lot of notes and directions and ideas and pitching stuff, and I'm feeling nervous now.
Why?
The energy.
No, I love
felt like
it.
changed.
Buddy, look at me.
You're in your head. Go.
I felt like
Got
the
you.
energy changed.
Yeah, it did change. We're listening. That's what happens when people listen. We look at you and we're waiting you to.
Is that what I'm feeling?
Yes, people are listening right now.
I don't know if I like that.
It's you, dude. You're following a,
no,
a
I'm okay.
poison
I'm okay.
fucking millipede Jim Jeffries story. I mean, it's a hard story to follow.
Yeah, but this is more just like an anecdote, not a comedy story.
Look at me.
You're good. We're
I
we're
won't
into it. We're
let
good.
you fail.
So it's Al Roker, and there's 4 of us, and it's very serious. And I got a little emotional during it. Some other people did. Yeah. And one of the questions was, when people are done watching the show, what's the one thing you want them to take from it? And everybody answered. And mine was, I would love for people to question things more, to not assume that somebody should be the expectations they have. That way, instead of someone being weird, I don't like them, it's, ooh, who is this person? Let me ask some questions.
Great.
And when we were done, I asked if I could switch seats with Al Roker, and I asked the producers that they were done, and I said, could you make sure we keep the cameras going? And I wanted to sit in Al Roker's seat, so when I say, not everything as you think it might be, I wanted to cut to Al Roker's reaction shot, and it's me sitting there with the cards and be like, right, yes, and cut back, and Al laughs. Obviously, he doesn't think it's for real. But then I asked him to do it, and they had to turn everything. They turned the lights back off. They did everything. I sat in, and I did the thing, and I asked the producers, hey, could you do this? And she's like, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if they'll use it. I'll be like, but she said, I'll pitch it. I said, do me a favor. Don't pitch it. Put it in. Show them. If they don't like it, you don't use it. You'll clip it. You'll send it to me. But if you're going to do it on an autism thing. This is you'd be fun. This is fun.
Yeah.
And I was just really proud of the confidence that I had to go on the Today Show and do my thing on it,
Right.
And do my little bit. And
It's good.
That's super cool, man.
In Hollywood, they call that difficult.
Yeah, I really think it's a fine line. I think it's a fine line. I understand that.
I will tell you, I've done the Today Show a number of times. I've done Good Morning America.
That's what.
The number one thing I would not do is tell them how to make their show.
That's why Jan Michael Vincent isn't working that much anymore.
The number one thing I wouldn't. It's like someone going onto your podcast going,
I love
hey,
that,
don't
though.
do this.
I love
you
it.
love it, but that's who you are.
Can I say something?
Well, you know me.
Bert, because I'm spineless on those shows.
He does
too.
that. He did that on
I'm
mine.
I'm spineless on that stuff.
too.
I will. Okay, and then how many times have I left going, fuck? Like even when I did the Tonight Show, I'm like doing the Tonight Show. I might never do it again. Here I am doing it. I said I want a cordless microphone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean a cord microphone,
Mm-hmm.
because if I don't have a cord microphone and I get nervous and I bomb like I did on
grab.
the Carson Daly Show, I do this because I'm used to doing this. Like, telling a joke and I go like this.
Yeah.
On the Carson Daly, though, I just started doing this, bombing. And I did it 2 times, not 1, 2, where I was just doing this for no reason. So I just wanted to avoid that. I go out and I'm like, I want to say Questlove, give it up for Questlove. He smells like French toast, because Questlove smells like French toast.
Yeah.
Every time I've met him and hugged him, I'm like, you smell like French toast. And it's amazing to me. And they were like, yeah, don't do that.
But you felt it would have been fun.
I should have never said it. I should have did it.
Yes.
Because I don't know if I'll ever be back on that show again. And I did it to kind of have that, I did the Tonight Show thing. I know Questlove, great guy. I know
French
Jimmy.
toast, delicious.
I should have said something, and I should have just went and did it. I didn't do it. I regret that to this day.
Listen,
I didn't say, Questlove, love you. He smells like French toast.
Yeah.
Can I tell you my plan? This has been. I never give a shit about a late night credit. Then I got this in my head, and I said, this is what I'm doing. I don't give a shit about late night. But I decided I'm going to apply for late night because all I want to do is when Jimmy Fallon goes, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Stone, I wrote an entire act just so that at the end I can walk up to him, palm him $50. I'm going to palm him $50. I'm going to go, this is a great show. Don't worry about it. Don't look at it. I'm going to tip Jimmy Fallon. No one has ever tipped a late night host. I'm not telling them I'm doing that, but I'm greasing him. all I've ever wanted to do.
I hope there's a comic right now listening to this, and they get it next week, and they steal.
Well, it's something. But I'm saying you can't tell them. You just grease them.
So here's the problem with all of these: is that those people that are your handlers, know that show better than you know that show, right?
Yeah.
So like there was the famous story is Carson. A guy has the greatest joke about suicide, and one of his handlers says it's his signature joke. You know the joke? I want to jump off a building, but I'm afraid if it's too tall of a building, I'll run out of breath. And as I jump, I'll be like, ah!
That's a good joke.
Right?
Funny
Good
joke.
jokes. It's from the 80s.
Great TV joke.
They say don't do it. And he goes, okay, I think I know better than you guys. And he does it, not knowing Jimmy Carson's son had killed himself.
Oh, my God.
And the guy, career ruined.
So it sounds like he did jump off.
So you're saying that there could have been a huge French toast accident with Questlove
when they know,
and that's why he smells like French. He got burnt by his French toast.
No, but they theoretically, yes, there might be some. That's why you got it seems like a great idea, but you got to be at that place in your career where you can just go in and just go, hey, I'm gonna fuck everyone. I'll do whatever I want.
I'm at that place. I'm at that place in my. I'm 51. I'm at that place in my career where it's like, hey, dude, it ain't working out. Let's.
I want to pitch in on this here
Please,
because there's a
pitch in.
difference between people asking you not to do something and crossing a boundary versus being too scared or not being too scared to be playful and do stuff. It comes down to this.
Totally
it's not about the bit itself. It's about when you leave, did people enjoy you?
Right.
Now you can't control that, and it's hard to know, and that's a skill set I've been working on for a while. But even if they don't use it, they're laughing. It's fun. It's different. It's not taking up 15 minutes. It's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I think that if people remember you and they like you and it's silly and it's different. Listen, he has ideas that we're obviously never going to use, but whenever he's around, it's just a fun time. I like that in people.
I actually, I've done that like on morning news, which is terrible usually. I did one in Vegas with Verzi, and I told Verzi, I go, listen, when we go out there, you do all the talking. And then when I finally say something, I want you to slap me and go, what'd I tell you? And I want you to not let, And he's like, what? Dude, what do you mean? I'm like, just do it. Do it. We'll get more people at the show than we would ever get if we sit there and give a regular, we're going to be at the fucking, all right, thanks. And he did it. And it bombed. It didn't work. But it was, he literally, I went, hey, and he went, whack, and he hit me. And he goes, what'd I tell you? And you saw the guy go, whoa. It was hilarious. When you hear the camera guy laugh, that's, to me, is like, all right, we did something. Now people did come to the show going, dude, I saw you slap each other on the fucking news. He wound up laughing, which fucked the bit. If he just kept Joe Pesci straight, it would have been awesome. But I think that's great. I hit a guy in the face with a cake on the news once. He got a cake for my birthday, and I just smushed it in his face. And they were like, what the fuck? And he laughed his ass off, thank God. But I think, don't you think that would get more people?
You taking your shirt off but it's just been validated to you. These outrageous things and these things that are unusual that you shouldn't do in these places, that's the craft. If you're able to do them and be funny and likable during it, then it's just a win.
Okay, so I did my Showtime special.
I love that you got a retort. I love that you got a retort.
And I was told
can't say that word anymore
by the head of Showtime, I think you should wear a shirt. And I said, well, I know that, but
he's seen you without it, so he thought you might not.
It's a she that, wow. It's a she.
Wow.
What?
Well, I just know the head of Showtime now, and it's a he, so this must have been a while ago.
It was a while ago,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just
I know the head of Showtime.
By the way, I don't even know if she was the head of Showtime. She just might have been worked there.
She worked there.
Anyway, she said, I think you should wear a shirt. And I said, well, I haven't really performed with a shirt in like 9 years, so I'm really uncomfortable in a shirt. And she goes, why don't we do one with a shirt and one without a shirt? And I was like, I know because you'll use the one with the shirt. She goes, yeah, because I think you're giving people a reason to change the channel. Like when you take your shirt off, there will be a big swath of our target audience that'll go, this isn't what I'm interested in at all.
No.
And I went, okay, I'm going to do it without a shirt. So I did the thing, right? And she was 100% accurate.
You should have did the shirt.
It was the lowest rated special Showtime had ever done. Ever done.
Well, there's an example of you being wrong.
Yeah.
But people are people, and they could be wrong. And I think that you need to hone your instincts, and you learned. And
well, hold on. Now I'm going to argue your side of the fence. So
No.
I post that story on. I still post that story on Facebook, and the machine story goes viral. And because I'm shirtless, I'm identifiable.
Right.
And that in what was in a world where you are Caesar and you have a remote control, and you get the programming presented to you, and you get to go live or die, live or die. That's changing the channel.
That was pretty dramatic.
People change the channel. But in a world where you get to choose your content based on a thumbnail, people are like, what the fuck is this? Why is this guy shirtless? And they'd click on it. So it's an interesting thing of,
My question is this.
hold on. You built all this up to the interesting thing, and you cut him off. This is the interesting thing. And you know me.
This is
I
what
love
I
an
do.
interesting thing.
You know me. This is what I do.
What's the interesting thing?
Yo, wait a minute. Fuck you. It's my show. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Do you ever get cold?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Yep. I did Chicago when I was doing the outdoor festivals.
Yeah.
And it was snowing, and it was 23 degrees out.
Okay, there we go.
Doing
Back
outdoor
in.
shows.
There you go.
Thank you.
Good.
Edit that out.
No one knows me. What was the thing that was the most interesting part?
I don't remember.
I fucked up. I'm sorry. My brain is short. I have short things, and when things come up, I have to ask them or I'll forget them. So I apologize. What was the thing? I'm sorry.
I don't really remember. I don't remember.
Stop it.
I'm being serious. I don't remember.
Shirt.
No, I know. But
Showtime.
I don't know.
Showtime. Let's go.
Thumbnail.
Thumbnail.
I don't know.
People.
I guess you got to do your thing.
Should we let her do?
That's right.
Yeah, you got to do your thing. You got to do you.
I think.
You got to do you.
Listen, man.
I disagree with everything now. I disagree with all my things I said. And now I'm hearing it.
Listen,
going,
if you
gotta
don't,
do
you said
if you don't cross somebody else's boundaries, if you're not making anyone's job harder or fucking up somebody else's stuff, do your fucking thing, man or woman.
Or
those are the main two. Those are the main two.
Well, there's other ones. I feel bad, Bert. You were in the middle of a story.
No, I don't know. It's fine. I don't think it was going anywhere.
Let me ask you a question. You sent me a text message the other day, and you brought it up today about being on the road. And I had an incident today, and it's been happening a lot since my kid's 8. Because he was like, dude, he didn't know I was going to do shows tonight, and I've been gone. I was on the road with Ari and Big J.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Oh, it was the fucking best.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you ever cold?
Sometimes. But I wear a shirt.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I wear a side shirt because I'm a little chubby.
What's a side shirt?
A side shirt, like this shirt.
Oh, just
it covers your
sweatshirt.
side. Yeah, because if I don't wear a side shirt and I wear a T-shirt, I look like an uppercase B to most of the people in the crowd.
And if you wear a side shirt, do you look like a lowercase b?
It kind of straightens me out into a fat I.
Bobby, for your special, I'm so sorry. I got to throw this out there.
Yes.
You know how they film multiple and you're like, for one, have a toupee. For 1/1,000,000th of a second on your special, I want to see you in a toupee.
Just have a wig for a second?
Just for one punchline.
That's fun.
Make no mention of it. Toupee. Boom.
He actually started like crying because he's like, Dad, I have a lacrosse team. You haven't seen me. I haven't seen him play yet or practice. And he bought all the outfit and he got all the stuff.
How do you afford it?
And I'm like, exactly. I was like, dude, I have to go to work tonight. I have to. He's like, you were in Detroit. You were back for one day. And he's, crying because he wants me to go see him play. And I was almost like,
it's this Thursday, right? His game.
I'm going Thursday. It's today. He has one today. His first thing with all the gear. Right. And he wanted, me to be there. And dude, I was like in my car, like fucking bubbling up. Thinking about like maybe I'll just fucking it's a hard thing, man. It's hard being away from you. You spend so much time creating a life and then you were like, I love my life. I literally pull up in my car and I immediately start to smile because I can look into the window and see them doing shit. It's like a fucking weird movie. Mm-hmm. And she's cooking and they're watching TV together and he's jumping around and then I see him see me. And he fucking just runs and disappears. But I know he's coming around that corner and running up. And he's like, Dad. And dude, it fucking breaks me up. I'm on the road with Big J and Ari having the time of my life. And I can't stop thinking about, my life. Mm-hmm. That's a hard thing, man.
Have you ever thought about quitting comedy and just living with him?
Every day. Every day I think about quitting.
Really?
It's unfair. It's unfair to him that he doesn't understand this. But for his dad, because I've been here a lot, it's unfair to him as his child to not get the opportunities his dad is working as hard as he can for him to have. For instance, the lacrosse gear that he's putting on.
Right.
That bill was paid for by one
Helix
read
mattress.
on this podcast. Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you go to helixsleep.com/Tyso to save up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows. Go online and take the 2-minute sleep quiz. Are you a side sleeper, a back sleeper, firm, soft, cold, hard? I'll tell you something. I sleep on a Helix, and you see this energy? I haven't slept in 2 days, but I'm so refreshed from my sleep back before I traveled here. That's helixsleep.com/Tyso for up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows.
Cut that out. Not a sponsor of mine. I don't get money. Well, you gave me $100. Put that back in. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, it kills me. But when I hear about, dude, I see you're on the road a lot. You're murdering it right now. You're the top touring comic, right?
Does your family ever come? You never make your wife come?
Hey, dude, he went for it.
It was good. It was good.
That was real.
Yeah,
So
it was good.
And I know your wife, and I know your house, and it's fucking. I love it. Your wife's the best, and your house is the dogs, the house.
We just bought a new house.
I know. I was at the old one with the pool. I mean, it's fucking great.
Is the new one the one that I saw?
I don't know.
In the valley where you have the side thing? I just don't want to say where things are.
the side studio?
Where we did it outside, the outside podcast?
Yeah. You've
Hey,
been to the new house.
Beautiful.
Pool?
Yeah.
Big pool?
Yeah.
Big pool sounds
12
like a
feet
comic.
Deep, 12 feet deep. I have a diving board.
Greg, how you doing, bud?
Hey, I'm thinking about this $100.
He just had a fucking kid.
6 months ago tomorrow.
6 months, brand new
So he's
boy.
at that beginning stages of it, and it's. I mean, dude, it's hard.
Yeah.
When you build something you love, and then you got to leave it, and you got to do it. But the thing is, we do get to do way more stuff than. I never had a dad, but we.
So sorry.
Well, it's all right. I have one, but he just wasn't around.
You get to live a very interesting life, and one day they become callous to it, and they're very like, like if I say to the girls, hey, I'm heading out for the next month, because I stay out for a month. I stay out for the road for a month at a time.
It's a long time.
Come home for a week. I'm gone for a month, and it's amazing.
That's military shit right there.
Yeah, and I know there's dudes. in the military that do it way worse than I do, and they don't get all the luxuries I get.
And they're not nearly as funny.
Yeah.
Probably some.
I'd love to see the comedians come home videos where the comedian comes home to his kid.
That's fucking.
Oh my God.
That's brilliant. That's really
Good?
fucking
Did
great.
you hear that?
That's really fucking great content.
The best smile I've ever seen, by the way, on him.
That's really great. Now let me finish that premise.
I won't talk.
But that's a really great idea. My brain goes to promotion immediately because I'm always about selling tickets.
Yeah.
Bobby, you do one where they blindfold your son and you come in and everyone's like, oh, and you go and you give them a hug and they're like, oh, and someone goes, are you in the military? And you're like, no, next week I'll be at.
Wait, let me punch that up,
please.
So
you have to have a military jacket.
No,
on.
but
Army
he does it.
jacket on.
He does it at the lacrosse game, and he is one of the goalies. I don't know how lacrosse works, but with a mask, like they don't know that he's playing against them, and he knocks him over or something.
His kid's too young. He's gonna look like fucking like
He'll wear a side shirt. He'll wear an extra side shirt. But they normally do this when they're boxing or the karate stuff, and then they're blindfolded, and then the dad comes in or the mom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That would be a funny promo.
You take off the mask and your kid's just like, yeah, I FaceTimed you last night. Gives a shit.
I'm shooting my special May 7th at St. Pete's.
Are you shooting in St. Pete?
St. Pete, May
McCurdy's?
7th. No.
What's that?
Love McCurdy's.
Yeah.
Coastal Creatives.
Yeah.
It's a big space. We're actually making it what I want. So it's going to be great. I can't wait.
You're only doing one day?
1 day, 2 shows. I didn't want to do 2 days. I feel like I'm good under when my homework's done the next day. I had a month to do it, and I gotta do it in 2 shows in one night.
You like a second show? You have it in the second show?
Yeah, I get it the first show, and then the second show I fuck around and have fun. Usually that's what I've done. So
I did Secret Time. I did 2 shows in Philly. First show, I remember telling my executive producer Tony Hernandez, who I think works at Jack's. I told him I said, he said, do you ever bomb? Because I was doing 6 shows at 6 or 7 shows at the Trocadero, and he goes, and I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're filming Saturday, and I am murdering.
Yeah.
And he's like, do you ever bomb? And I go, you know what? It actually does happen. It's random. Like, one time I was in Australia, and as I went to tell the joke, or at Sydney Opera House, as I went to tell the joke, I stood on the mic cord and walked forward, and the mic moved from my mouth, and they didn't hear the punchline. I go, but that shit never happens. It happened on that first show at the Truck.
Oh, really?
I bombed hard at the Truck. I bombed with an hour I had been doing for fucking 19 months, and it just, everything fucked up. They were too drunk. It was raining. The power, everything went wrong.
Right.
And then that last show is a show of my life. So the next time I go, Secret Time, Hey Big Boy, I'm going to do 4 shows, right? 4 shows in Cleveland. First show, bomb. Second show, okay. Look at the footage. There's fucking mustard on my pants. I had hot dogs in between, and I had fucking little mustard on my pants. So I go to the next show. First show Saturday, fucking bombed. Late show, fucking finally got it. And I was like, motherfucker.
Where in Cleveland?
I don't know.
It's my hometown.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is, right? Yeah. I don't know.
This is fucking greatest. This is such a weird show. I love it.
I just did Cleveland recently. I love Cleveland.
Yeah.
I was going to do I did my special there. I like doing specials in places that I don't like LA or New York. I like a special place.
I would love for you to do a special at my dad's rug store, Marshall Rug Gallery.
I can't do Cleveland again. I've already done one in Cleveland. And I've also done this hour in Cleveland.
How many hours have you done?
This will be my...
I'm saying film a special there.
At the rug store?
This will be my 5th.
5th special.
You could do your toupee bit there.
I'd love to do my toupee bit there.
Rugs.
Okay.
Yeah, how many have you done?
I've done 1 hour special. This one
The
right
one in the cellar?
The one at the Village Underground, yeah.
Was that Village Underground?
Village Underground, yeah. Because you couldn't shoot it at the cellar. Technology wasn't there yet. So we shot it at the Village Underground. You needed that space. So, but now you could do it. Everybody and their mother does special. I mean, a lot of special.
Whose moms
are being
are doing
Ronan's mom's doing a special
Right,
here.
right.
Joe List mom's did a special here.
Joe List mom's doing a special now?
She's doing it on T2I. Isn't Canon sponsoring it?
Yeah, Canon's
Right.
actually, yeah. That's
Mothers
right.
with Cannons, it's called.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Lumix, but no, Canon's is sponsored.
Right.
Here's the thing about a special. I don't give a fuck where it is.
Are you allowed to
Just wanna
swear?
watch it.
Right. You're
Swear
Oh,
on
I'm
this?
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I don't think we swear
Can
on this.
swear? I don't
What
give
the
a-
fuck are you talking about? It's my podcast.
Oh, I thought we were.
No,
not
you
supposed to
can't swear. You.
Oh.
He can swear.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
You can't.
Okay.
Wait, can we say the N-word?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, guys. I don't think that kind of stuff is funny. And just by even by just making that okay, even though I know you're joking. So thank you for having me so much. That's helixsleep.com/Tyso.
If he had commitment to the bit and walked out, that would be fucking hilarious.
And isn't your friend ever again? Just commits.
He just walks out and he goes, no, seriously.
I just need to get my $100 back from me to you.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard getting it back from me.
You're not gonna give it back?
No.
I didn't know you needed it. That's fine.
No, I looked and went right to my self-esteem. Do you need it? Do you need it for your son's lacrosse stuff?
Need it. You couldn't show up to your son's lacrosse, so you could buy him off with some new helmets or something.
So wait, is there stuff you can't talk about autism now that you're doing the show?
I mean, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just wondering.
No.
I love you.
There's it's been interesting talking about it and doing press and doing stuff because it is there's a lot of comedy in the show, but it's a serious show.
Yeah.
And everything I've ever worked on, not that it's been so much, but everything I've done has been with other, if not literally stand-up comedians, funny people in comedies and comedy directors. And this is the first time I'm on set where it's like, we're not supposed to be funny. And it was like, we have value. We feel like our value is to be this thing that you're not supposed to be. And it was an interesting...
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Is everyone on the show autistic?
There's 3 roommates, all me and Sue Ann and Albert. We all play autistic characters, and they are all on the spectrum. Yeah. And then there's some guest stars, some of the writer staff, some of the PAs. There's a lot of autism, and people with autism were directly connected to it on the production.
But it's got to be like what I find interesting is it is it's a subject that comes up a lot today with
Yeah.
I mean, I think the prevalence is maybe it's being recognized more, but it's also not a condition but a thing that also people have children dealing with it and are probably hypersensitive to anything you put out art-wise. They may go, hold on, that's not you know what I mean?
That the amount of I'm shocked at because our show is doing really well and it's getting great reviews, but it's Amazon. I don't know how many people are seeing it as if it was this massive show because I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of not just great show letters from people of how represented they feel and how accurate this is and how much they see themselves in this character, that character, and it's such a big deal. And what's so great about it, I've talked about this before, but there's a Dr. Stephen Shore quote, if you've met one person with autism, it means you've met one person with autism. And I've heard that. I always liked it.
Well, that's interesting.
But I experienced this on this show where...
I don't get it.
Well, technically, that should apply to everything.
Exactly.
Technically, you should go, if you've met one black person, you've met one black person.
But people think that autism means whatever they think it means. Good at counting toothpicks or great doctor or just brilliant or
pianist.
Nonverbal or a penis. And
no, pianist.
Yeah, but either.
Yeah.
But I'm working now with I don't know, I've met 15 different people with autism who all played characters of autistic characters that weren't who they were. They were all different than their character. There's no, that's autism, that's not autism. But wait, and it's just it's not as easily definable as a lot of people who aren't experienced with it may think it is. So a lot of people feel really great that we're able to show things that aren't just, autistic people aren't all superheroes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
People deal with the same stuff that everyone deals with. Everyone has difficulties and everyone has their obstacles.
Well,
this just is on a certain spectrum.
I mean, I have my own I have fucking rage issues, all kinds of fucked up shit that I don't know if it's from my childhood or it's just in me. I yell. I try not to yell. I'm trying to control with my son. I don't want my mother, everybody, get over here.
Is she doing a special, by the way?
She actually did 2. Second one, she bombed it.
Was it with Cannon?
No, it wasn't with Cannon. No, it was by herself.
Huh.
Can I tell you a parenting
I can just go
tip?
with you. Wherever you go. You know that. What's that? Parenting tip?
Yeah.
PTs
don't yell at your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what I did is, first time Georgia fucked up, like really fucked up,
yeah,
I went to here, and that's how I parented it. I wanted to, I needed to see her scared or see her, not scared, but like see her like, oh, I fucked up, see it in her eyes.
Yeah.
And then what I did is I created a paradigm within which she realized,
sounds smart.
I'm in therapy.
Yeah.
BetterHelp.com/Tyson.
What?
Go ahead.
And I forgot what I was fucking.
The paradigm, you motherfucker. I was into it.
Doesn't matter.
No, fuck that. Don't do that.
I know how to get you back.
I don't like that.
So you realize, here's a parenting tip.
Yep.
You don't yell at your kids. The first time Georgia messed up, you went, because you wanted to not see her scared, but you wanted to see that it kind of hit her. And then that's when I realized.
I've created a paradigm within which she can only, she knows, here is
you ever
the
get cold?
Stop
This is
it,
the worst.
fucking.
Dude.
I'm fucking not, I cannot think like this. Yes.
Can I say something?
Just don't get mad.
Can I tell you something, though? Today, like my kid came out of school. He goes, Dad, don't get angry. But I got in trouble in school. I'm like, what happened? He goes, my teacher yelled at me because I was doing my homework before I was supposed to, you're not supposed to do it at the blah, 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 whatever. And she yelled at me. And I was like, okay. Well, not to, you're not going to yell at me or get mad at me? I go, you already got talked to. You know what you did bad. Why am I going to redo that? I go, you don't need to do it. You just don't do it again. Yeah. And I go, give me a pound. And he was like, cool. He was like shocked because I don't want to do that. I don't want to yell at him. I've actually given my son permission to tell me to bring it down. So I said, dude, if I ever get to a point where you feel any type of feeling, just tell me, Dad, you're getting spring. And he's done it. I'd be like, Max, you got it. He goes, Dad, you're talking. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I was scared to do that because I feel like I have to be the man. I have to be the father. I have to be Clint Eastwood. Fuck that. I am not his pal. I don't let him get away with shit. I give him consequences a lot when he fucks up immediately, and he knows they're coming. But I try to do it with nothing. So it's not like, Max, it's hard because I do. Look, it's in me. I don't know why it's in me to go shut the fuck up. It's in me to go fucking knock it the fuck off. That's just it's here. And it's like this thing that, and it comes out and it feels good. It almost feels good, which is scary. But now I don't want to do that, even with my wife. I mean, I still hit her. When she gets out of line, but I don't yell at her, which is good.
I have 2 memories of my stepfather. 2 memories that I remember. I remember him railing on me, just hitting me hard as hell in the face, right?
Oh.
I'm laughing because I'm going, fuck you. This shit don't fucking hurt. I have no idea what I did wrong. I have another memory. I got pulled over for speeding. I came home. I said, George, my stepdad was a cop, and I was like, I don't know what I did. I was speeding. I'm so sorry. And he looks at me and goes, okay, we'll take care of it. I only remember what I did wrong on the time he said, we'll take care of it. The time he was fucking whacking me in the face, no memory of what I did wrong. So there was no correction for that shit.
I remember when I got hit by a stepfather,
I
too.
think that's an interesting observation, and I would like for us all to acknowledge that.
It really is.
It's
Because
real.
I'll tell you why I relate to that. I was just telling Dawn this, my wife this, 2 days ago. I don't remember 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. The time my wife was with my stepfather that used to beat me was first.
Tell me, your wife was with your step?
No,
your
I mean,
mom.
my mom was with my stepfather.
Yeah.
You can do some of these in your head. But I don't remember I don't remember 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. I remember 6th grade when they got divorced. I remember from there on in my life. I don't remember any of that other shit. I remember one time when he fucking beat the shit out of all of us. It was like a fucking, just all
You
of
next. Now you.
us. Oh, yeah.
Just get in line.
I'm just getting warmed up. Bobby!
Yeah, Billy. Yeah, it's so funny. This is how funny comics are. I told Jim Norton all this stuff, and I told him the dude's name, my stepdad's name. He used to beat me up. So I come to the cellar one night, and Jim Norton puts down fake names because he had a stalker. I was reading. I was like, Colin Quinn, Keith Robinson, Billy Manchington, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
that made you cold, like you were still.
Dude, I fucking went, why the fuck is he here? He used this because that's
You're
like,
okay saying that name now?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about him. Fucking hit me. He punched me down a flight of stairs in 2nd grade.
We should fight him for Patreon subscribers
He's
only.
probably not alive.
Why is there one nice shore mic and then these 3 fucking things?
Because I'm better than everybody.
I can't tell the difference.
Why does a bride wear white and everybody wears fucking peach? I don't know. There has to be a difference.
Oh, yeah, this is a shit mic.
First of all, you guys don't know microphones.
And the chair.
You don't know microphones. Shure 58 is the #1 microphone in the business.
Is that what we have?
Shure 58s. That's what you use every night on stage.
This is a good microphone because it picks up from all different places. But that means when you're mixing this, you sound nice and crisp, but we're picking up each other's stuff.
Yeah, I am less talented than everybody I have on the show, so I need a little oomph.
Do you notice
like
that?
Howard
Do you notice
Stern.
how I'm turned this way?
Yeah.
So not to be picking up.
I noticed that, and I noticed your
Be nice to me.
acid.
Be nice to me. Be nice to me. Be
It's
nice
not
to me.
bad.
Be nice
It's
to
not
me.
bad. It's
Okay.
not bad. Acid wash jeans. I like them.
I just started wearing pants.
What?
I would only wear shorts and sweatpants, and I struggle wearing pants. And I have a stylist now, and I explained some of these issues, and he just found there's a lot of
Stretchy pants.
there's elastic
Isn't
and
it?
or
Hey,
it's big.
bud.
Stretchy pants are the best.
We all are a little bit on the spectrum.
Yeah, I got stretchy pants on. My life changed when the guy was like, "Why don't we make these women have stretchy? That's all they have is stretchy stuff. Why don't we do it for guys?" And now my whole life is I'm the fattest I've ever been. I stepped on a scale at a hospital, and I got to lose weight, Bert. I got to stop. I stepped on the scale. I'm an inch smaller than I was, a half an inch smaller. Sorry,
it's okay.
And I am the fattest I've ever been, and I had just lost all the weight.
Oh fuck!
Why are you smaller but fatter? Is the fat heavier now?
I got shorter because I'm older.
Oh, and shorter.
I got shorter, and
on the waist.
and when she read the scale, dude, I almost told her she's fucking lying. I can't tell you.
So
I can't tell you. It's bad. It's over 300.
what does it rhyme with?
It rhymes with T100 and Torty.
With 300 and dirty?
It was bad, dude. I gotta fucking lose weight. I'm done. I'm fucking out. I'm tapping out.
How do you do it?
How do I do it?
Hey, can I tell you?
Yeah, please.
So there's a camp that little Esther went to, and it's fairly affordable. It's in LA, but you stay there for a week, and they only feed you healthy food, and you do activities, and everyone comes out healthier. I want to do it.
I get you on a path or something.
Let's
so
do it-
when
let's
you
do it
leave,
together.
Because here's the thing. I'm not that I'm disregarding skinny people, but like I know the struggle. I know the struggle, and what you really need is a jump start to get you in the mindset of going, that's right, we're going on a path right now.
Yeah.
And
I came home Sunday and I was like, I'm in. I'm out. I just ate with Ari. Ari's, he took, Ari took us to Burmese, what is it? Burmese? Burmese.
Right.
Okay, Burmese food, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that is. And it's just all fried and it's amazing,
Oh.
but it's all fucked up food. We just ate all the shit. And then went to another place. We ate like shit for 3 days.
You with Big
Terrible.
J and Ari.
Big J and Ari, weed,
Yeah.
fucking,
Do
and
you
food.
smoke weed?
I don't. They did. I don't do drugs.
I love weed, but I can't picture you as
I've
a
been
weed
36
smoker.
years. I've been sober from drugs and alcohol, but the food is the worst one. It's the first.
Because you
It's
need
my first addiction, and I it needs to be my last.
It's because you have to take a little bit every day of the thing you're addicted to.
I came home and there was a bag of Utz, which is my favorite, ruffled dill pickle chips, and I ate the whole thing.
Yeah, shit. That's the thing about bags. It's not how much you eat; it's the bag. You eat a bag.
I ate the bag.
That's why you got to buy the small bags. Then you get to finish a bag still.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
Yeah, but that's like saying, well, that's why I do the single servings of Reese's peanut butter cups instead of the 2-packer. But then I eat 4 of those anyway.
It's not a perfect science. I'm just saying to let you kind of get an idea. Oops, I finished the bag, and then you get to at least think about it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. My wife does a thing that works great, which is if we get pizza, like I'll eat a whole pizza. I don't give a fuck.
I will.
it.
So when the pizza comes,
Yeah.
she just because my wife's a nutritionist, so my wife will just before the pizza's here, fruit, salad. She's feeding me a ton of shit,
So you don't have a lot of space.
so that by the time the pizza comes, I'm like the dopamine has been fed a little bit. So now what I do is she gets these. I love oranges, right? Like shit's not candy. She gets these fucking sumo oranges, and she goes, "You can have all the chips you want.
Yeah.
You just got to eat like 40 fucking oranges first." So I eat the oranges, I eat my cheese, and then it slows down the amount of chips I'll eat.
It does nothing to me. I've found ways around it, all of it. I found
Even
ways
after you ate sumo oranges?
I'll eat fucking 19 oranges. But like I spent a weekend at Calta's, and he's got a snack room in between.
He's a bad guy to diet with.
Oh, dude, I'm in the CPAP ward, up in the back part. He's over there. I'm in the other room. We're both dying every 13 minutes.
I'm also a fat fuck too. You guys see that, right? I'm not getting skinny guy credit here, right?
I don't see
We're not
it.
black.
No. But it was bad. Like he had snacks in the middle, and I was like, I'm not having them. By the end of the trip, the whole garbage was full of all these little bags. I ate all the bags, and then I broke into candy that was props. Like it was like a Christmas thing, and I fucking chowed it. I can't stop. I gotta stop. I'm gonna fucking.
Do you have an addiction with anything, Rick?
I have obsessive compulsive disorder.
I have that too.
You do have that?
Yeah, bad.
How? With what?
I remember we talked about it.
Yeah, I repeat in my head.
You just did it
Yeah.
out loud.
I did. So if something, I've gotten better with it, but if something, like I'll give you a perfect example. Howie Mandel came to my house and we started talking about it, and I was like, even in talking about it, I feel like it's going to show up. And then I'd gotten rid of my phone number. I'd gotten rid of my phone because my phone number got leaked and doxed, and someone called on the old phone number on my computer, FaceTime, and we pranked them and we called them back. And then in doing that, I gave out my new phone number to that person. And then I tried to text that person and say, hey, can you please not give out my phone number? And I texted another person my new phone number. And then I texted a secret to another person, to the wrong person, to a fan. And then all of a sudden I started spiraling, and it becomes, I can't stop thinking of the one thing over and over and over again. It's like fucking, I thought I had genital warts one time, and I fucking spun out of control so bad. I could not stop looking at my dick. I would look at my dick, and then I start fucking with it. I put a Tinactin on it. I'm dipping it in vinegar, a bowl of vinegar. This is when I lived right across the street.
Tinactin.
When I lived right across the street, Bobby, this is when that happened. And I would sit with my dick and balls in a bowl of vinegar, watching Quantum Leap, drinking a 40, going, I just gotta want to stop thinking about this.
That puts a new meaning to millipede in my car.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish I could have saw that.
The obsessiveness, once you start spinning, it's like, and also you could have a conversation with yourself. The logical person could tell this emotional person, listen, this is how you get, this is what it is, but unless he's able to be stronger, it just doesn't matter, and you just have to touch and do and sit, and it's just.
I'm becoming that later in life.
Stop when you
those
can.
things that happen.
Please, I've never wanted.
I actually read something the other day. It said, "Stop talking to yourself, like in your head. Stop having conversations."
Oh, I think it's so healthy. I sometimes talk to myself, consciously. Like I talk to myself as if I am the adult and the kid type of thing. Like
I have arguments with myself.
I'll finish in a minute.
I'll have arguments.
Welcome to the podcast.
You did it to him. We did it to him. We had
No, I meant it. I'll remember.
Go ahead.
Okay. Sometimes it's when I'm spinning, and I have to like recognize. The trick is to first recognize these patterns of behavior, so you know that you've been here before. So this isn't like the best. Like if you're so high or drunk or whatever, and you've never been before, like what the fuck is happening to me? But if you're able to say, Rick, you've been here before. It sucks. You're not going to feel better now, but just know like you're safe, type of thing. Like to have these things. But sometimes it's the simplest stuff. Like I recently realized I think I'm scared to go to bed. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, baby.
Really?
Dude, what do you think I have 4 fucking beers up here for? I
I'm
cannot.
scared.
I
I'm
cannot
the same
lay
way.
in bed.
I'm petrified to go to
I
sleep.
can't figure out what I'm scared of necessarily. I just know I don't want to do it. I don't want to have the TV off. I can't be by myself. I could during the day, but at night, I don't go to bed when I'm tired. I go to bed when I'm exhausted.
Me too.
I just fall asleep.
I'm afraid I'm not going to wake up. I'm afraid that I'm 51. I'm overweight. I've lost weight and gained weight too much, and I'm never going to see my family again. I feel like as soon as I close my eyes, I'm going to not see them again, and it wasn't enough.
Sorry.
That's what that. So every night when I go to bed, I have to be exhausted. I sit there with a phone, or I'll put some YouTube thing on. I do everything just so I pass the fuck out.
Which is worse for you.
I wish I could take drugs too. I'm so jealous of people that get to take.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah, but people have these.
Pretty nice. It's probably pretty nice to get you out of a spot, though.
I found some CBD, as people think it's witchcraft. I found some CBD that coincidentally sponsored my podcast. Is how I tried it. Zips.com/Tyso. But I'm not joking. It's unbelievable. And I CBD and melatonin now helps so much.
Yeah.
But the reason I brought it up was because I've now started talking to myself the way that I've heard like girlfriends or my mom or something talk. I'm on the couch and it's 1 a.m. and I'm feeling tired. It's like, if I were in my pajamas and my face was washed and my teeth were brushed, I feel like I could maybe get to bed. But I can't do all of that. I'll watch another episode, and this goes until 6 in the morning, right? So what I've been doing now is out loud, I'll go, Ricky, buddy, I know it's tough. Let's go to bed. I say let's, as if it's me and the guy that doesn't want to. And then I'll be like, I'm like, I know. Believe me, I know. Just brush your teeth. If you want to come back down, you can. Like, compromising with myself. And it works. It really does. I really like negotiate with myself. And it also feels like I have someone who loves me. And it's corny, and I mean that so much. I know how much I love myself because I'm able to talk to Rick.
Ricky?
Yeah.
We love you.
Okay. So let me
We
ask
love
you this.
Just know
Thank
that.
you.
Let me ask you this, because I have said to myself at times, I would never let someone talk to my child the way
You
that
talk to yourself.
I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
But then I go, sometimes you need that. See, this is number. This is my burner phone.
Put it upside down. It might show.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I had mine. You're seeing somebody's.
I don't, and fuck them. They got my number off the internet.
Oh, you know that's not
No,
somebody.
this is my burner phone. This is the one that got leaked. And so I go, but sometimes you need that bad voice in your head going, hey man, get the fuck up out of bed. You partied all night last night, and this is what you deserve. Get on the fucking treadmill, do 5 miles.
That's not a
you
bad
fat
voice.
fuck. What are you doing? Why are you like?
Oh, that
the
is.
voice in my head is very punitive. And it is very fucking strict. You're a garbage comic who's lucky to be where you are. You stay on the road. You live on the road. You fucking work on that hour. You don't deserve to have a special. You need to that's how a comic's brain should act. Because I know comics. I mean, we all know comics that are like, yeah, I'm doing a special. You're like, how long you been getting ready for it? And they're like, I'm going to do a couple weeks out on the road. And I would love to have that brain where I'm like, I'm the best thing out there. I'll just put it on the thing and everyone's going to go fucking nuts. But I'm not that guy. I'm like the guy that goes, you haven't earned anything. You don't deserve any of this. You need to keep working as hard as you can.
There's a difference.
feel
That's
the
not good.
I feel
Sorry.
the same way, dude.
That guy is
right?
not.
It's running through my head, right?
That guy is not good. I know. Whatever. I get it, but that guy is not good for you.
Yeah, I know it's not good
apologize.
for you, but it's
There's a loving guy who will. I'm so sorry. I've said like 5 words this podcast. It's fine. I don't know what is here.
Let him go.
I love you.
That guy, that man who's mean to you, sure, he might try to push you, but the loving guy will also push you, and you won't kill yourself. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, that guy who sits in, he comes in and he's like, I did this guy. I had this guy for years. But once I met the guy who actually treats me with respect, I started writing not for myself, but for my son and for my, like, it's better to love yourself. And look, I'm so sorry.
No,
but even if this guy is shitty to you, let's say you quit and you don't become the greatest comedian, you'll be fucking happy. You know what I mean?
Oh no, but I don't need to be the greatest comedian. Like if someone says, "Hey man, we hired you for this thing," my thing is, I've seen a lot of people been like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
I get that,
and I'm the kind of guy that goes, "Oh, if you want this, you got to earn it, buddy. You haven't gotten anything."
May I? There's a difference between feeling deserved and entitled, and the idea of saying that you don't deserve this, I don't connect with. Saying that this isn't just to be given to you, I get. Like, you're not entitled to get all these things, but you deserve it. You work your ass off. And to be like, hey, you know what? You deserve this, but you have to earn it. This is the way you earned it last year or last time.
I have to do that with like this because, you know,
the podcast,
the not the podcast really, the special, because in my head I'm like, I should have got one years ago.
But you're not wrong.
And I did. All right, you're right. I
You're
am
not wrong.
So that adds into it where it's like, fuck. And now that I have one, I didn't get it the way you're supposed to get a special. Like Netflix or HBO is supposed to go, you're good, and we want rock. And I didn't get it that way. My friend was like, dude, I want to do your special. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the way I get things. People who like me, who are my friend, will say, dude, let's do this together.
Can I okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm going to prove our point right now.
Right.
For a second.
Right.
So when your special comes out,
yeah,
I will not only promote the fuck out of it, but I will play it for people I love going, this is one of the funniest human beings I know. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This is going to, maybe this is toxic. I don't want you to let me down. Like that's how I feel about a special.
Oh, I love
now.
I want you to put as much work as you humanly can into this, so that when that product's out there, and the people that love you and fucking are your ride or dies go, you got to see Bobby Kelly's special.
Yeah,
it's like Earthquake, right? Earthquake special is undeniable.
Right.
It's undeniable, and to know that and he's a legend. I don't mean to draw parallels or whatever.
Yeah, no,
he's like you. He's a legend.
Right.
Murderer, fucking greatest guy. No one's got a bad fucking word to say about him. Fucking humble, does the fucking work, does the club, sells the tickets. Fucking murder. And when Earthquake came out, I said to my wife, and I was nervous because I haven't seen Earthquake work in a while, and I said, this guy's one of the funniest dudes that's ever stepped on stage.
Right.
He is a legend at a DC. I go, we got to watch his special. And she was like, am I going to like it? Because my wife's a big fan of the King's Comedy. And I said, yeah. And the second.
I just rewatched that.
It's so good.
It's so good.
But I want to say to Earthquake, hey, man, thanks for making me look like a king. You didn't let me down because I turned my wife onto you. Now my wife's favorite fucking comic's Earthquake.
Right.
And that's that. But that's the thing. When you're a comic, there's people out there that just don't put the work in, and then when people go, hey, you got to see this guy, and then everyone else goes, I don't get it. It's not that good. I look at it like going, I don't want to let the people that are my ride or dies down.
Right.
Like, and that's how I feel about you.
Right.
When you're doing the special, I'm like, I will be saying it to Leanne. Leanne will be like, we should watch Bobby's special.
Right.
And everyone's going to put you over and go, you got to see Bobby's new special. And then that's when it lands on you, and there's people that just don't do the work.
But can I say something?
I'll promote it too.
Thank you, Bobby. Here's a problem. This is my in my brain.
Yeah.
Is that 3 years ago, whatever, when I was ready to do it,
Yeah.
It didn't happen. Something happened, whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't do it, so I moved on material-wise. And then I was going to do this other special about food addiction with a couple people, Gulman and Mike. And then COVID hit, it all went away. So it's like I had these two blocks of material that were just there, that I was sparsing out on these little shows. Canada, Just for Laughs, or the Tonight Show, I did a little bit. So I had this hour of like, this is what I would have done. I would have taped it, filmed it, audio, and so five years went by. And then I'm sitting there and I'm on a show or whatever, and it's like, you're killing. Have you ever put any of this out? I'm like, no one would give me an opportunity to do it, and I don't have the money. I could, but it would be low budget, and I didn't think of whatever. So this, person was like, I want to do your special. I want you to just kill. I want you to do all these jokes that you have, put them all together. We'll figure out what's the set and then do all of it. And then we'll cut it together and we'll do the special and just kill. So I'm a little nervous because it's maybe stuff, you know what I mean? Like, like that wedding stuff. You know what I mean? You saw me do.
So great.
Right.
So fucking great.
It's like that was shit. That was just dying. It would have just went away. So I'm going to take that bit, that whole thing, and put it in an hour.
It's great.
So
the last time we worked together was on Couch's Cruise.
Yeah.
And I'm just being very real. I've never had a problem following anyone in my entire career, ever. Meaning I may have bombed, but I don't notice it.
Right.
On stage, I'm like, well, this is what I do.
Right.
I had a fucking really rough time following you. I had to quote your jokes to get them back.
Right. Yeah.
I know I'm being serious. Remember that?
I remember you killing. Yeah.
I know I didn't kill. I ripped my fucking shirt off.
Okay.
I had told the machine story, ripped my shirt off, and I was like struggling for fucking 8 minutes until I got to the fucking machine part. Like I'm telling you, man, that material you have is fucking murderous.
You know what I'm scared of though, and I need your help on that.
What's that?
Is when I'm done and it's gone, I got to write a new hour.
Oh, that's the easy part.
I know.
The fun part.
I know, but it's like it's like to go and just go on the road. And I might be wrong, but in my head, I'm like, okay, so your fans come to see you.
Yeah.
Right? You have enough money to pay your shit. You go on the road. If I feel like in my head, and I know, fuck it, I got to get rid of it. If I go to a club and bomb, they won't have me back. People won't come and see me. I can't just go, hey, I'm working on, I have no more jokes. I'm starting from scratch.
That's crazy.
Like Burke can start from scratch.
They'll have you back. Man.
I'm a working club comic. I'm not a.
We all are.
Right. But I feel like when people, there's nothing this weekend with Jay and Ari. There's nothing like walking out in front of a crowd that came to see you.
There is nothing.
There is nothing. Well, you walk out and they go, Robert Kelly, and it goes, and you're like, they're here for me.
So there's something, it's not as good, but I love it, and I want to see if you guys connect to it. I get $150 a day at my hotel, and the room service ends at 11, and I haven't used any of my money yet, and it expires. So you keep going as long as you want, but I got to get out of here soon enough, or I'm not going to eat tonight, or I'm going to pay for it.
All right, we're going to wrap up right now. We have questions for you,
Okay.
and then you go, okay? You all right at that? Everybody, I want to thank all my guests. This is YKWD YouTube version. Right now, we're going to the patreon.com/Robert Kelly, extra 15 minutes. If you guys want to be part of that, go there, become a member, and support your big boy, Bob Kelly. Other than that, I want to thank everybody. Can you please give your plug real quick? Plug.
Rick Glassman, Take Your Shoes Off podcast, and As We See It on Amazon Prime.
Bang. That's right. And I do want to thank Bert for showing up. I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
What do you got to plug? We're saving you for last.
Cinco de Mayo at the Greek in Los Angeles and Brooklyn Theater tomorrow.
Ooh, I might come to that.
Please do.
No, the
Greek.
The Greek, yeah.
Please do. Please.
And about to blow the fuck up because your movie's coming out.
My movie's coming out.
When does it come out?
No release date.
I heard it's
very
fucking,
exciting, man.
It's over for you. You're a wrap. You're
I
going.
don't know about that. No.
I heard it.
From your mouth to God's ears. I'll tell
I heard you're on.
Oh, fuck,
So after
please,
that,
please.
Oh, Greg Stone. You can check out my podcast, Friday Night Greg.
Yeah.
Friday Night Energy on a Wednesday morning.
He's actually going to be doing it next Thursday.
Next Thursday. And I'll be at the St. Louis Funny Bone April 28th through the 1st.
And tell them about your other thing you do.
Night Cream?
Night Cream.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing I'm embarrassed of, but it's great.
Why?
No. Yeah,
Love Night
check
Cream.
out Night Cream.
He sings.
Available on Spotify.
Yeah. And of course, I want to thank all you guys, Robert Kelly, live.com for all my dates. My special will be May 7th in St. Pete at Coastal Creatives.
It's a Saturday.
I'm going to be a Saturday night, and I'm going to be doing 2 shows only. And I'm going to be doing a show with Rich Voss and Louis J. Gomez, the Rattlesnake, at the Bears Den. So I got a bunch of shows. Go to my website. There you go. I got some questions. We are in the overtime. Nikki, did I do that right?
Yeah, Comic Wearables shout out really quick.
Oh, yeah, comicwearables.com for all you Papa King. because I'm the Papa King. Get your YKWD stuff. ComicRebels.com. Use code word Ladybug. Get 20% off all times.
Do you call them sweatshirts or do you call them side shirts?
I call them sweatshirts.
You should call them side shirts.
I call them, that's a good one. I will take that from you.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
From you.
I love you.
And you know what? You should spell it shirt with a capital. Somehow put a B in there.
Yeah, you're gonna get your food. We gotta get your food.
Stick around, it's not over yet. This episode of YKWD is continuing now, exclusively on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. See you there.
I'm wrapping this up and then we're done if you can wait. I just don't want you to miss your room service. Okay, good. If we've learned anything over the past 2 years, check it out. You got to be prepared, not just in terms of food, water, toilet paper, and all that stuff. You got to have your will. You need a will. You need that. You know, not everybody.
Am I supposed to be sitting through your reads?
No, I'm looking at the camera. But yeah, we can sit through this. It's 2 seconds. Yeah, please do that. Look, not everybody has a lot of money when you die, but you got to leave your loved ones something, and how to distribute it, your estate. You're right in my camera, but that's okay. After you die, regardless of the size of the estate, at the very least, you should consider a will, a medical power of attorney, or a DNR, directive, so that your loved ones won't have to make that crazy-ass decision, whether it's to pull the plug or not during the most painful time of their lives. You guys, at the end of the day, it's one of the most loving things you can do for your loved ones. So if you're anywhere in Texas, contact Kyla Gunter at Gunter Law Group for a free 30-minute consultation to discuss your options. Go to GunterLawGroup.com. Email Kyla directly at Kyla@GunterLawGroup.com, or call her at 682-224-1967 to set up your consultation today. And if you mention YKWD, they'll knock off 25% off your fee. This is a legal advertisement and is not intended to be specific legal advice. And I want to thank Bert. It's great to see you, buddy.
I love you, brother.
I love you too. We're all going downstairs, maybe grab some food. I don't know if you're leaving. Greg, I love you, buddy. And of course, Rick, love you too, buddy. My new number one. I'll see you guys later. You guys are the best fans in the world. You know what, dude? See you next week. Bang.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.